Лена, транслируйте.
Буквально два слова. Прем'єра цього фільму відбулася на Берлінарі, і знімальна група вилетіла на фестиваль за 4 дні до повномасштабного вторгнення в Україну. І коли вони летіли літаком, їх супроводжували 2 винищувачі. Тобто вони, коли летіли, про це розповідає Тарас Томенко, вони вже знали, що буде вторгнення.
Yes, so just a couple of words. This film premiered on Berlinale, and the crew, together with the director, was going there. And by the time that they were flying, they already knew that destroyers, like these planes, military planes, were following them.
Коли почалося вторгнення, перше, що зробив Тарас, він одразу подзвонив Насті і запропонував допомогти з виїздом і взагалі попросив її, щоб вони виїжджали.
So first thing after the outbreak of war, Taras, the director of the film, called Nastya and he offered help with getting out of Ukraine.
Вони відмовились і прийняли рішення залишитись.
So they rejected this offer and they decided to stay.
Проте, коли почався повномасштабний наступ, вони все ж таки прийняли рішення виїжджати. І Тарас намагався домовитися з місцевою адміністрацією, надати транспорт, бо вже почалися проблеми з транспортом.
Yeah, so no one expected the scale of this invasion, and when they realized it, they decided to go. So Taras, the director, he was trying to connect with the local administration to organize the transport for them, and it was already very challenging.
Коли він вже про це домовився, він одразу передзвонив Насті, і під час розмови перервався зв'язок. І з тих пір про неї немає ніяких відомостей, і зв'язку теж немає.
Yes, so unfortunately, he was like when he was negotiating it, he was also trying to be in touch with Nastya, but at some point the connection just broke out, and since then they had no news of her.
Інші герої Сеня, Міра, Ярик виїхали.
So other characters, they made it out.
І наостанок буквально одна цитата Тараса Томенка, який сказав, що зараз більшість України перетворилася на таку Настю.
Yes, so I will finish all the essays with a quote from Taras Tomenka, and he said that at the moment the biggest part of Ukraine appeared to be this girl Nastya.
І ще одна цитата. Териконами ми хотіли докричатись до світу, що в нас є війна, яку світ не помічав і не хотів бачити.
Yeah, and the second quote is that with this film, Terykony, they wanted to shout out to the world that we have this war that world doesn't want to notice.
І навіть коли вже показували фільм, німецький глядач не вірив, що буде війна, повномасштабне вторгнення.
So even when the film was printed Berlinale, the German audience, they didn't believe that the war can happen. So it was already going.
Власне, це декілька документальних фактів, якими я хотіла з вами поділитися.
Yeah, so these are the few facts that Olga wanted to share with us.
This is what I was thinking when I watched the film, that millions of Nastyas now in Ukraine, millions that lost their houses, that live, I will not repeat the news, but when we had speech on the opening of camera image, after our speech, a lot of people came to us and embraced their support and their emotions, And also they said, I remember one man from Germany, he said that I quoted, that if Europe and the world noticed this before, maybe we would not come to this, to 24th of February. Like if, for example, we could stop Putin and Russia on 2014, maybe we will not have so many nasties as it is now. I agree with this point of view, because I think that what is happening now in Ukraine, the guilt is not only on Russia. Yeah, they're, like, as we say always, that they're a terrorist country right now, but everything is because we allow it to happen. I don't know, maybe you have some comments, and we will go with this film, we will show it in Bulgaria also, and in Belgrade. In Bulgaria we want also to, because in Bulgaria there is strong Russian propaganda there, and the society is so divided. I'm so sorry, I'm really nervous. I forgot all English words now because of in Bulgaria society is so divided, and they believe in this Russian propaganda, like that Ukraine bomb ourselves, yeah, like on Donbass, and the main question they asked always, it is like, where you have been all these 8 years, and this film is an answer for such kind of questions. We were at home, why you were there, and what you looking for there. Also for us, documentaries, it's an instrument and a weapon that we influence on and to tell the truth. And now it's so important to document what is happening now. Yes, Lena told before about hype and about a lot of people do it, but still in all this hyping and you know, this is the top topic now in the world, but still we need to do this. And if we don't have possibility, I told it, from one hand we have problem with funds, on the other hand a lot of teams and colleagues, they are on front line right now, and there is no, or they change the work just to earn money to feed their family. So it's a hard situation, but we need to document it, so after this nobody could tell us where you have been or something like this, because we have to document this truth. And if you have inspiration and possibility and funds for this, come to Ukraine. We can help you with this to make some documentaries. Just let's think about this, because time is running, and a lot of stories that should be documented. Because you know, books of history, they can rewrite, but films, documentaries shows as it is, like feelings, emotions, even that fact that I don't. It's so unpleasure for me. For example, you didn't notice it because you don't know the language, but Nastya, she speaks Russian, and Nastya, she sings Russian songs. That shows also how strong Russian propaganda was on that territories of Ukraine. So yes, she is in Ukrainian school, as you saw. She sings the Ukrainian hymn, and finally, when the director asked her on the stage, do you remember, like, I don't know what was the question, but her answer was like, I don't know what to compare, I didn't see anything else, I just lived here. She grew up there, and she doesn't have what to compare. How can live, yeah, like how people can live. I hope Nasi is good, and I hope she's alive. I hope so. I really want this girl to be happy. But, yeah, maybe you have some question, or because Lena is from Donbass, maybe you have some questions about the region.
Or we can keep discussing it in more informal atmosphere, maybe, because we are now going to another day, I suppose, and if anyone interested to join this talk, we are absolutely up to it. And otherwise, we are wrapping up this day, and I just wanted to say again that 3 years ago we started as a film festival was positive and educated movies, but the current economic, social, political agenda of the world, it kind of directed us towards much more complicated topics. And today we already experienced after Martin's film, if you attended, like it was not a positive mood, but it was a mood that needed right now. And this self-reflection is something that I think can contribute to establishing some reason in this world of chaos. And we invite to visit us tomorrow. It will be our last screening day of competition program. And I can absolutely guarantee that if you come, it will just finish you off, because it's like the strongest movie there, and the impressions will be very, very strong as well. All the directors of all the films will be present.
Thank you, and have a good night.